ready, because you about to be an ATL.
Y'all know, what's his name? Hold on. Junkie Dineva, right? We have somewhat of a history. I used to mentor him. I put him on. I put his video on my site back in the day when didn't nobody know who he was. And when I was reviewing The Housewives, and he did a video about, I think it was either Marlo Hampton or Nene Leakes. I don't even remember, but I think I done scrubbed it off my site. I don't know, but anyway, after that, he reached out to me, and then he kind of stalked me for a while, like a lot of these guys online usually do. Shout out to Jason Lee, who also did the same thing, and now he's mad and upset. Shout out to Ding Dong, aka Armand Wiggins, who did the same thing, and now he's all upset. But apparently today, Junkie Dineva's videos, or his YouTube channel, was terminated from YouTube. And so I'm like, terminated? What had happened? He's been on YouTube for what, 10, 12, 10 years, 9 years, 10 years. Well, people are like, well, look, they were saying it was something he said in the video. And I was like, well, that don't sound right. People be in the DM, they be telling everything. And I'm like, well, what'd he say? What'd he do? What'd he say? Well, apparently, look, this the only clout Junkie Dineva gonna get over here, because we're gonna talk about the situation. Okay, we're gonna talk about the situation. So Junkie Dineva was over there in his red shirt, honey. He ironed this one, because normally he don't iron his shirts. And here's what he had to say.
I was in the gym getting my fitness on, and I got a tweet from somebody that said, "What happened to your YouTube channel? I was watching the video. It says your channel has been terminated." And so now I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. I'm like, who done what? Lord, which one of these devil ass haters out here trying to mess with me? So I rush home. Sure as shit stink, I got an email that says my channel has been terminated. Then I got a second email that says, "Dear Funky Dineva, we reviewed your content, and unfortunately we think it violates our harmful and dangerous policy. We've removed the following content from YouTube." Y'all want to know what video they talking about? A video from 5 to 6 years ago that says, "Gaining weight with Epitamine, my weight gain journey, vlog number 2, weight gain plus what I eat." Now, this is the video that has somehow triggered my channel to be terminated. A video about me drinking a goddamn fitness supplement and providing the link to the girl Instagram page where you can buy the fitness supplement. Up under that, there's a little quote that says, "How your content violated the policy. Content intending to sell certain illegal or regulated goods and services such as drugs or pharmaceuticals without a prescription is not allowed on YouTube. This includes directly selling and providing links to sites that sell regulated goods and services." 6 years ago, bitch, you was able to buy Epitamine on goddamn Amazon. Now, what don't happen between then and now, I do not know. Okay, when I went to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, them people ain't teach me nothing about sitting in the dams on the CNN all day and waiting to see what the new regulations is gonna be about the damn fitness products. The shit was good enough for y'all 6 years ago, but now all of a sudden it's a damn problem. So they have an appeals button. And I pressed the appeal, and they say I got to wait up to 2 business days, y'all. So all we can do is pray.
Apparently, the channel in question was one of many that YouTube deleted for violating their terms and conditions. Now, as you know, as I have said many times, when you are on someone else's platform, you have to abide by their rules, no matter how much you feel that it's unfair. So in this particular situation, if he's telling the truth, I don't know. Hold on, someone send me this. Hold on. We're gonna put this up. We gonna look, we dealing receipts over here. This is not just gossip. We dealing receipts. So this was BuzzFeed was talking about the Epitamine or whatever that is, right? And it says BuzzFeed reached out to Amazon, who was selling the item, because the item apparently has an illegal substance in it that is only available in the US and the UK if you have a prescription. So when they reached out to Amazon, the item was removed from its website. They also reached out to Pinterest, which said it had policies against selling substances that cause harm on its platform. Now, users can no longer search for appeasement on Pinterest. Now, here's the YouTube information. A search on YouTube for appeasement shows dozens of videos with a link in the description on where to buy appeasement. When BuzzFeed News showed these to YouTube, they removed the channels and said they violated their policies. So if YouTube has a policy which says you cannot sell anything that's illegal, you cannot sell prescription medication on a platform, and they find that you are selling it, then they have every right to pull your channel. Is it unfortunate? Unfortunate? Absolutely. It is very unfortunate. However, look, you need to back up your videos. You need to figure out what's going on. And one of the first things that you should do, and I'm talking to other YouTubers out there who may be put in the same position, you should probably create a backup to the backup to the backup channel. Y'all know I have been in a similar situation. Hell, my Straight From the A YouTube channel had like over 130,000 subscribers. I used to go to video shoots with Big Boy, Killer Mike, everybody. And then when YouTube did something to the algorithm with copyright, I started getting copyrights all of a sudden, even though, I was there while they was making the music. So, I would, at the time, they didn't have a system where you could appeal, because I've been around 15 years. They didn't have a situation where you could appeal. And so my channel would just be gone. And so the one time I got it back, the same thing happened again. I think it was probably one of the same videos that, I had wrote a gazillion letters to get it back. And, I never got it back. Hence why I left YouTube forever. Because once you build your channel up and you done built it up to over 100, it's hard to do. Y'all know it's hard to build up a YouTube channel. And when you do that and YouTube snatches your channel and you don't get it back, man, shoot, some people can jump off a building. It is horrible. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I wouldn't wish it on Junkie Dineva, because I know how hard he worked on his channel. I don't have to like him to know that. You know what I mean? So, it happened to me. I did not come back to YouTube for several years. You hear me? So when I came back to YouTube, I was starting over fresh. I didn't like being in front of camera no more. I didn't do nothing. So when I started over, that was around the time I'm doing videos about, Mr. Man Hands and Kaya. Then all of a sudden I'm being stalked by Mr. Man Hands and Kaya. I'm getting mass flagged by Mr. Man Hands and Kaya. Then my YouTube gets snatched again. But anyway, I'm in my feelings, because I'm just saying, I know how it feels to get your YouTube channel snatched, and I would never, ever, ever wish it on anyone. But now in this time with YouTube, I know there is a system in place for YouTube where you can appeal certain things, where they consider your argument, and where they may actually give your video back. So, there's a possibility that, he may be back. Who knows? I'm just here. I'm just here to talk about it. But there's that. You said, hold on, let me see what y'all saying. You left Tasha K for Michelle. Oh, welcome. God don't like ugly. Well, I said that too. Everybody was in my comment section today. We was all in the Discord everywhere. It's karma. What he do? They be sitting over on Clubhouse talking about you. They be over here doing this. They be doing that. You don't even be bothering them folks. Why they do that? You show him, how to do what he do. You let him rent your apartment without a security department. He wrecked your, like I could go on and on. Like when I tell you the things that went on over the past 5 or 6 years, years, child, how I had to hunt him down to get the money, how I had to find somebody at Google to take the money from him. So, you know, I'm glad he's finally, you know, getting past the drug use. Yes, don't forget the wash and dryer, child. I'll never forget the wash and dryer. I'm stuck. The wash and dryer was cheap compared to the floors, the hardwood floors I had to redo. But y'all gonna take me back. I'm being triggered. I'm being triggered. And then y'all already know he used his platform against me, the person who gave him somewhere to live, the person who allowed him to stay in that place after his mother passed, the person who let him live rent-free for 3 months like I could pay it on, you know, for him. He went on his platform and tried to drag me and talked about my vagina stinking, this, that, and the third, and start bringing all these different people in it and start sending all people my way, start bullying me, start calling me fish, all kind of things. So I'm like, should I sit here and laugh at this person, you know, at the possible demise of this person, or should I take the high road and just talk about it in a newsworthy fashion and tell YouTubers what not to do? And I figure I do the latter. I'll tell y'all what not to do. And what not to do is take on these outside advertisers. You don't know what they selling. You don't know what's in the product. You don't know, you know, what's going on with it. And you just take their money and sell it to your people simply because you have a platform. That's one thing that you don't do. Another thing that you don't do is sit on your platform for, you know, 10, 12 years without backing up all of your videos. Because even if you have amassed a following, you know, you can create another channel and start uploading them videos all over again. You know, it may take a while. You know what I'm saying? It may take a while, but you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, look, like I said, it took me years to come back to YouTube, and I started building up my following again. Other people can do it too. Some other things you don't do is use your following for vengeance. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and say, okay, now that I got a following on YouTube, now that people know I'm not as bad that those people say I am, now I'm gonna come up here and read people and drag them because they drug me through the mud. That's what you don't do. What I say is just be genuine, be yourself, and, you know, like I always say, the truth don't need no help. The truth don't need no help. The truth will come out. I'm never gonna come on here and drag people simply because, you know, I don't like them. Even though I talk about Kenya Moore and all this, it's business, okay? It's business. But I've seen situations where there are actual YouTubers, aka Lil Boosie, sat on her whole platform with Mr. Man Hands and Flamin' Monroe and sat there and dragged me and started talking about I smell like fish and I pay for dick and all kind of things based on Junkie Dineva. So all of these things, all of these people who've been gunning for me all of these years is based on Junkie Dineva. And so because, you know, I choose to call him Junkie Dineva because I seen him do drugs. I done kicked him out my car for doing drugs. You know, we've been at the club. He embarrassed me by running around to people asking them for bumps because I have seen it with my own two eyes, him walking around barefoot, high as hell. I done seen him get to fighting in the Waffle House, throwing salt shakers at people simply because he met, like, I've seen things. You know what I'm saying? And like I always tell you, it's not about what I say. It's about what I don't say. And the kind of situation that he is in requires more than just saying I quit coke. But I digress. Okay. I'm not even going there. So, you know, again, I was trying to take the high road. I did drag a little bit. Lord, forgive me. I am human. You know, blame it on my head and not on my heart. I'm serious. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, come on and, you know, talk about it because I know it was trending and I know people wanted me to mention it. And I wanted to come from a place of facts instead of just sitting here and like dragging somebody on the strength of dragging him. Like, yeah, you know, I hope he gets his channel back and I hope, you know, he prospers and I hope he does well. And I hope, you know, he look, we already know he stole Nene Leakes, him and colorist Claudia Jordan Claudia has had a vendetta, you know, against Nene since she said her clit left the building. Junkie Dineva has had a vendetta against Nene since, you know, that was his favorite housewife, and he know that me and Nene are cool, you know, so, you know, he decided to partner up with Claudia and, you know, stick it to, you know, Nene Leakes. And so because I talked about that, now, you know, I'm being dragged and everything else. So there's that, you know, I'm just here. But I would like to hear from you guys. You know, y'all can read if y'all want to, but that's all the read he gonna get from me. Okay.